And it comes in a shack, like it's in a little shack. So
My brother Kelly and I. He's on the phone.
This morning, but I'm not there now.
He doesn't like to be on video. We're calibrating the drill to seed alfalfa, some hay. He's figuring out some irrigation things. So in theory, we're actually mechanics trying to farm. That's my air conditioning scale right there. So we did the math. This is our alfalfa seed. 1 full ice cream pail is 8 pounds. 1 full bucket of spring wheat, this one right here, was 38 pounds. So 46 pounds to the acre, and we're just setting up the cups on the, we got the fertilizer filled. We're just setting up the cups. And then we're gonna head up and seed 30 acres of a 30-acre hayfield. Come along, stay tuned.
Got the sides, and he drove on, he seeded it all, and when he was going to pull off the field, he got out and looked, the boxes are full, nothing went on.
I was just looking if those chains fell off over there. You drive, and all of a sudden that sprocket falls off, and then you're not putting any, and I latched the lids down.
Yeah.
And he must have tied that flag on so he knows it's spinning.
Yeah, it's not so bad now. Canola, it turns so slow, but you're going on putting on a little bit more product now. So did it work? How heavy was an ice cream pail?
8 pounds, perfect. So it was 1 ice cream pail,
and one pail of wheat.
1 pail of wheat was 40 pounds. So and then we set it to 40. It was 44.5. We set the drill. That's what we calibrated it.
Yeah.
We set it to 46, and when we measured it, I think it was 44.5.
Yeah.
But he's not going to drag here, is he?
No, I don't think so.
There's a lot of material there, eh?
Yeah, that's probably where the 9600 went.
You know, a little wad, but they're coming off. When you seed alfalfa seed, you only want it in the dirt, probably. Well, it's pretty hard to measure that way. Essentially, most people broadcast it and harrow it in. When you put it in with the drill, we really lift the drill out. But it's kind of nice to get the soil worked up a little bit and we're gonna take the land roller, and any seeds that haven't been covered, the land roller will smooth that dirt right over top of it, and it knocks all the rocks, any rocks, into the ground. These fields have been picked pretty good for rocks, but any rocks into the ground, so that when we go over it with the hay bine, we skim the ground, we don't hook rocks and destroy the hay bine. Kelly is up there running the drill seeding. He's already seeded, well, I don't know, I figured it out. We were talking about it before. I think about 15 or 1600 acres. It's the last of it for the season that we're putting in. Tomorrow we clean out the drill, and that's done. And, well, we don't even know. I don't think we're going to build it tomorrow. Hopefully it's raining. That would be the best. There's nothing more thrilling for a farmer to watch that sprout come out of the ground. I think for anybody. There's just something about it. It's amazing. Well, that ain't rain. A little bit of clouds. I used to do mechanic work for an old rancher that was very successful. And he said, you know, there's only one man that can keep his job and be wrong. That's the weatherman. Looks like Kelly and I were pretty dead on. Getting a phone call. Gotta take this. That was just the insurance agent. They want to know the date that this stuff is seeded. So it's all works into that. You kind of got a deadline. They ain't gonna insure you if you get it in too late. Our calculations were pretty close. We have, I think there will be there's like a pail and a half, which would be an acre and a half, and we figured that we put 35 acres of seed in here, and we had 33 acres on the monitor. That's what we figured. So, you know, not too bad for a couple old mechanics, I guess. Plans are always changing. And I don't even want to really share with you guys because it gets tiring. Loaded 2 cows tonight. There's a really old cow here. And then in here, there's a nice young cow. And you guess which one's which in here. So that young cow lost her 3-week-old calf there. Anyways, we're back to skinning and weaning a calf. I don't even know if that's the right word. That's just what I've always called it. When you adopt, that would probably be the right word. You adopt a calf onto another cow. And the reason why we do it is because that old cow, sorry for the video there, I gotta pull ahead to close that gate, but that old cow really shouldn't even have a bull exposed to her. So this way, that young cow has a lot of life left in her, but we have to send her down the road. If she can't raise a calf, we can't afford to pay our bills that way. Wasn't in the plan. That's what we're doing. Well, you can tell it hasn't rained enough. Look at how messy the shop is. It is officially turned into a shop cleanup day.
Trying to do it all right.
Brody and I are putting an electric fence up here in the ditch. We don't run the lawnmower down it anymore. We get the horses to graze it. Here, Brody, video. I just want to show we got some rain, but not enough. There's a 1/4 inch of rain in the gate. I just want to show how hard the ground is here. Watch this one, we're going easy. Still really hard. The ground's still really hard. I got the drone hooked up last night on Sunday night, so maybe we'll put you guys up in the air as we go along. Put a few more in. You going in for lunch? Yeah.